Nuwashatni, Nunamni.
This is a story from long ago.
Translated bearation is still bearation, and it's still a sin. Someone drew amazing 3D renderings of mooses, and this guy's gonna dick the whole thing over with some stick figures.
Small things become big.
Exposition via the Northern Lights. Aurora Boreposition.
Winter turns to spring.
Oh, I know this one. This is the Brady Bunch song. Autumn turns to winter, and then winter turns to spring. It's not just the seasons, you know, it goes for everything. They all survive this, and a caribou even steps on one of their heads.
Never try to milk a caribou.
Was someone trying? Unnecessary advice. It probably was just your cold hands anyway. Gotta warm those puppies up before getting to second base with any of God's creatures. There is never a good reason to spit on someone else, even if you are a brother doing some brother f***ery. Spit is gross. It was gross when Alomar spat at the Empire and when Sergio spat in the cup. Spitting is the lowest form of disagreement. Don't spit on people. There may be a few nods to indigenous culture and tradition in this movie, but just a reminder that these three gentlemen are voiced by Joaquin Phoenix, Jason Reigns, and f***ing D.B. Sweeney. Being this excited about canoeing. The footage pans down these waterfalls awfully quick, only to show our hero's canoe safely paddling below the falls, and I think we were robbed of some seriously riveting waterfall footage. And yes, in a bit we see them carry canoes as they hop down rocks on a different waterfall, but this here waterfall doesn't have any convenient Mario jump rock platforms. This movie has already had a stampede and is now playing a song about the wonder of nature set to different animals doing animal things, and if they were going to imitate the Lion King this much, they might as well have just remade it. Wait. Lucky bastards. I can't play the song, but Tina Turner is singing her ass off about the native peoples being driven from their lands. Oh, well, I'm sure it gets better once Phil Collins starts singing the songs, right? If you ride a woolly mammoth at your brothers who are catching fish, put their lives at risk, and destroy not only the catch, but the equipment to catch with, you have officially passed out of tomfoolery territory into asshole territory. It's like the famous saying says, destroy a man's fish, laugh for a day, destroy a man's ability to fish, something, something, here's 5 cents. Damn it, does anyone writing stuff in movies ever not hit their face on a tree branch? So, once he flipped back over, the orca disappeared. I feel like this entire song is just a bunch of terrifying nature danger being treated like shenanigans. Some kid's gonna break every bone kayak skiing someday, and I will hold Disney responsible. He just bragged about how good a job he'd do tying up the fish basket, so of course it falls after he leaves, revealing him to be lazy, I guess? A bad knot tire? Regardless, all the green-headed toucan fish have spilled out of the basket and have surely gone bad. Wait, those are salmon?
The great spirits reveal to us a totem.
Mine is a spinning top, but yours could be weighted dice or even a wedding ring.
Your totem is love.
Looks more like a bear to me.
The bear of love?
As everyone knows, the bear of love is Nick Offerman.
Love is the most precious of totems.
Totem hierarchies.
Hey, whoa!
Were these three just standing here watching the whole time and just now decided to say hi? Creepy creepers are creepy.
I just want to get my handprint on that wall.
You want me on that wall. You need me on that wall. How the f*** did he know how the ice would break? If he had this much strength, shouldn't he have speared the bear in the f***ing abdomen? Also, this works.
Sitka.
Holy shit, that was a sacrifice? That guy died for that move? I don't even know how to react to that weirdness. He chose to die rather than throw the spear? Is that for real? Also, do movies know that heroes don't have to be martyrs as well? Sitka doesn't have to just sit here. Could be trying to get up or attempting to run to safety, but no, if someone sacrifices themselves, they have to do it all peaceful-like and accept their fate.
Come on!
Movie wants to act like they free soloed their way all the way down the massive ice glacier mountain thing when that is impossible for these early man dudes to accomplish. Also, the movie is 1/5 over and no one has turned into a bear yet. This water is dirty enough to be diseased. Enjoy your disease, selfish brothers, one of whom will soon become a bear.
I don't blame the bear, Kenai.
Damn straight, but bear was just being a bear. You can't go kill it now for vengeance, especially since that bear has no concept of vengeance anyway. Older brother with the more forgettable name is right.
Killing that bear won't make you a man.
Oh, now you're trying to be wise.
No, he is being wise. There's a difference. I won't be needing this anymore. Reaching into glowing embers. He's tracking that bear that killed Sitka, and holy cow, did the bear do that? I realize the bear maybe doesn't want to fight, or knows there's magical mojo in the air, but this is still a scene of a basic-ass man chasing a goddamn bear, and that will never not be sinful. I mean, the bear loses this fight in, what, 1 in 100 times? We're just 20 minutes into this movie and have already had 2 big bear fighting scenes. I'm not opposed to some action, but I feel like half the movie so far is just growls, bare teeth, and spears. Kenai survived that. Ah! Holy Donnie Darko! Those are time worms, and he's meant to follow one so he can meet Frank the Rabbit. Magical Northern Lights Animal Kingdom goes on for some time. Eagles. It's always the Eagles. So the Northern Lights and his dead older brother teamed up to turn Kenai into a bear? Kenai Bear survives this. There's a lot of deadly shit getting survived in this movie, and it's not even halfway over yet. Knocked unconscious, Kenai Bear flips, so he's floating on his back, so he can breathe long enough to survive all the bull. This movie is cheating left and right. Hello, my name is... Oh, I legit keep forgetting the older brother's name, and now it's gonna up my joke. Hello, my name is... Kenai's non-bear brother. Not the one that died stupidly in an ice sacrifice, but the other one. You killed my brother. Prepare to... How am I gonna get down from here? I have my brother's love totem and his death weapon. Together they shall make me the death lover. I may have gotten carried away there. You laughed at my previous sin, but now you see he's going to love death that bear if at all possible. And listen, I had a college girlfriend love death me, and it was painful, both in the heart and also my left ankle. The movie for its first half hour has been 1:8:5:1 aspect ratio, but now that he's a bear, it widens to 2:3:5:1. But why? To represent he's now a bear? We can tell that by the fact that he looks like a bear. You wasted huge chunks of my screen for a third of the film. And don't tell me that it's an emotional metaphor about seeing things differently, because he's a bear for a long time before he starts to change on the inside. In Wizard of Oz, color happens when they are in Oz, because it's fantastical. And First Man, to emphasize the wonder, it only goes full IMAX when he's on the moon. Choices like this can be cool when they mean something, but cheap when they don't. Grandma Death knows it's Kenai and is going to care for him and feed him, and why didn't she say anything earlier? Goddamn.
Kenai, honey, shh. I don't speak bear.
But you do apparently speak spirit, or something. So I'm not sure why the line is drawn at knowing that's Kenai, but not understanding him. Also, this movie will never explain how she knows any of this.
You got yourself into this mess.
He killed a bear that killed his brother. He did not, rob a bank or fail to double down on an 11.
You'll find him on the mountain where the lights touch the earth.
What the lady? Do you want to help or not? Grandma spoke English to him, and now he hears these chipmunks speaking English, and am I going to have an aneurysm?
Act like we're not here.
We're not here.
The first third of this movie's tone is all spirits and seriousness. We've taken a hard right turn into talking animal silliness and goofball all of a sudden, and I'm not sure if it will continue the rushing or the dragging, but the tone whiplash is for real.
Crazy.
Gesundheit.
No. Fruitcake.
Are you okay? Why am I even talking to a couple of dumb moose?
Because Disney animated movies without quirky side characters are like short Judd Apatow comedies. They don't exist.
The only way to get down is to chew your own foot off.
The Jigpaw Killer.
Is he gone?
Jeez, kid, you can literally see and hear him up there. Stupid cubs, always disappointing me. While Baby Bear brags about his fighting moves, I realize this movie isn't as sinful as it is boring.
But two Pinky swore.
Not exactly would pinky swears become a thing in bear culture. Paw digits don't ever really separate enough to make it possible. Started to doubt the veracity of this movie's idea of what bears are actually thinking.
Do you know where the lights touch the earth?
Yeah, it's the top of the mountain right by the salmon run.
You're kidding me.
Bear Kenai would be excellent at CinemaSins.
Just want to do dog facing forward.
This moose yoga's on for some time. In a movie that barely cracks 80 minutes, this is how we're spending our time.
Sure your mom didn't ditch you? Duh.
This is just mean.
Then I'll sing.
No.
Kenai is being an absolute arsehole to this kid, but I'm honestly kind of with him. Skip. Sadly, though I can't play it for you, I can now report that the music did not improve when Phil Collins showed up. Just look at that goddamn disproportionate moon. I hate it.
So you don't think he'll follow those?
It's a valid point, and honestly, this movie would have been a lot cooler if it had played more with Kenai's hunting skills being turned around from the other side to avoid his brother. But apparently this movie is more preoccupied with adding animal sidekicks than doing anything clever or interesting with the brother relationship. This bull. What is that mammoth doing? Do the bunnies need to go to the salmon run? Also, isn't it hilarious that bunnies a lot cliche?
Oh, that reminds me. Last year at the salmon run, my friend Bucky totally dared me.
Last year at the salmon run? How long do baby bears stay this tiny? Because I think it's less than a year.
He was killed by a monster.
Not really, though. He stabbed the ice so he and the bear would fall, which they did, and he died from that fall. The bear lived and ran away. The amount of blame being put on the bear here for Sitka's death is embarrassing. Squawk! All this will be melted in a couple decades! Squawk! Also, without these completely unrelated to the plot's strange moose brew comedy bits, I swear this movie would be 17 minutes long. What prehistoric Michelangelo drew this intricate art on the ceiling of this cave? I've seen the agony and the ecstasy, and that takes forever.
Oh, that clears up the sinuses.
Oh, it does.
Okay.
Movie doesn't have enough story to carry itself to the end, so it continues to ram this kind of nonsense down our throats and hopes we don't notice. We notice, movie. We always notice.
Hey, shut up! No, you shut up!
Twitter.
We just have to go through here.
Ah, yes, the famous lava fields of post-Ice Age Alaska.
Hey, you sure you know where you're going?
Yeah, follow me.
This is the third time this question has been asked and answered affirmatively, yet Coda has been wrong consistently. This guy is f***ing Batman. Oh, I see. They're in the fire swamp. Maybe the RUSs can help them.
Left. No, the other left.
Left? Know your other left jokes. Oh, go f*** yourself, movie. Okay, hold the f***ing phone here. Earlier we had headbutting rams that were eerily like the hey hey crabs from Finding Nemo. Now we have seagulls chanting in unison a single syllable word in pursuit of food, and this movie and Finding Nemo came out the same year, both Disney. Don't tell me no one saw these parallels. They saw them, they just didn't care. Oh, hi, Coda, you haven't aged a day in a year.
I've never seen you at the run before.
Well, then he must not be a bear. Eavesdropping is a sin no matter the species.
I don't belong here.
Don't belong?
This movie is about to break out into an absolutely terrible song about how bears are super friendly and one big, old, furry, happy family. The lyrics literally say, we're all here for each other, happy to give, all we have we share, and all of us we care. And I can't tell if I'm more offended that the movie wants us to believe bears are hippies, or the fact that the song sounds like it was written by a 4th grader. Also, bear socialism. Fictional Upper Alaskan bear utopia with all the cascading waterfalls is fictional. Where are these fish even falling from? And why aren't the weather bears here singing, it's raining salmon, hallelujah? I'd also like to point out that the whole point of this horrible song is so that Kenai realizes that bears have families and love each other, and he shouldn't hunt them or kill them. And that is all being conveyed while a group of bears hunt and kill families of fish. Psycho cubs are literally wearing the innocent fish's dismembered heads as costumes, for Pete's sake. They are literally using a dead fish tail as some kind of campfire talking stick, and it's really gross. Just use a stick.
This year, I lost my dear husband, Edgar.
Telling everyone I'm dead.
Legitimately the first time I've laughed out loud at this movie, and I'm so desensitized to how bad it is that I'm going to even take a sin off here. It's funny because he's a foreign bear and no one knows what he's saying, which makes him stupid.
That's right, Kenai. You caught it. You tell it.
Didn't you play this game when you were a cub?
The throw the fish tail and tell embarrassing stories game?
The monster has her backed up against this giant glacier.
Oh, Jesus. So, Kenai killed Coda's mother, and I could have a heart attack and die of not surprise.
Well, it's kind of about a man, and kind of about a bear.
And also, kind of about how every few seconds Phil Collins jumps in to sing another expositional song so the movie doesn't have to do the storytelling itself. I mean, I know some people say show don't tell, but I guess no one ever said show don't have the former drummer of Genesis sing explain. Oh yeah, the older brother. Not so Batman anymore, are you, bro? Listen, he's been a dick this whole movie, so maybe a little frostbite will do him good. He runs off after the eagle as though he's going to be able to keep up, and he's going to be able to keep up with that eagle, isn't he?
I am sorry.
If I was driving, this never would have happened.
10 minutes from this movie being over. Why are we moosing again?
Please, Edgar. I don't know what else to do.
Praying to your brother. Oh, you, movie. That shadow had talents. And don't tell me those were his fingers, because he's got gloves on. Movies and their shadow fake-outs. Brothers don't shake hands. Brothers gotta fight to the death. This is all over right here and now, if not for this magical, probably influenced by Northern Lights grandma bullshit convenient snowy ledge right here for them to land on. And of course, he chooses the last moment to Deus Ex Machina, because plot eagle's only eagle when the plot dictates.
Coda, don't be afraid. It's me.
And you'll be in my heart, and you'll be in my... Wait, is that not this movie? How is that not this movie?
He needs me.
You know, he did look better as a bear.
What the f***? Dude's gone from vengeance bear killing boner to realizing his brother was actually the bear to being fine with his brother staying a bear in like 78 seconds, completely and immediately accepting all these changes, you know, as humans are prone to do. He's gonna f*** so many bears now. This is extremely f***ed up, you guys! And never again did bears and humans have any conflict whatsoever for the rest of all time.
Little problem here, guys. I'm a bear.
Are you a person who loves this show but doesn't own any clothes? Are you sitting there completely nude wondering if there's any way you can display your love for CinemaSins properties while also presenting yourself in an acceptable way in a public place?
Good news, everyone!
We here at the Sins team have launched a new merch store with the help of Teespring. With these products, you can cover your body in a multitude of ways. Want something a little breezy? Try this. This is a CinemaSins shirt. Want something a bit more modest? This pullover hoodie has got you covered. We've even got a few badass posters and one killer mug that will distract everyone from the fact that you're not wearing pants. So, check out the links below and buy yourself a damn shirt for once.
Will you, for the love of God, put on a f***ing shirt?
Mug does not actually commit murder.
new spring grass.
When each of us comes of age, the great spirits reveal to us a totem that helps guide us through our lives.
You need a small object, potentially heavy, something you can have on you all the time.
Your totem is love.
Love? Who's been screwing with this thing?
We're going after the bear.
I'm gonna kill the mother.
If you want to change, take it up with your brother's spirit.
You used to tell me that my laugh was a condition. There isn't. That's the real me.
Yeah, what's gonna happen if this plan don't work, eh?
The old man will boot us out of the house. We'll have no place to sleep.
Yeah, I could live in this van, eh? I don't even...
Well, gee, eh? You're one big beaver. Don't kid me.
Thank you. I just had it stuffed.
You know, when I was little, I was really into climbing trees. All kinds of trees. I climbed pine trees, oak trees, cedar trees, maple trees.
Shrimp Creole, shrimp gumbo, pan fried, deep fried, stir fried.
Hey, get away from me!
All right. Mickey's a mouse, Donald's a duck, Pluto's a dog. What's Goofy?
Come on, I can change.
If I can change, and you can change, everybody can change!